everyone, Bounce Beef here. So for today's video, we're going to be doing a Survivor-style Sims 4 game. So the way it'll work is we have two teams of 8 people, and in the Sims, they're going to compete in challenges. And then by the end, my Twitch chat is going to eliminate one of the people on the losing team. Now, you guys can be part of that Twitch chat who are responsible for voting them off by joining my Twitch stream. I'm at Bounce Beef over there. So if you guys want to participate in the voting, please feel free to go over there. My schedule is in the About tab on my Twitch page. So yeah, a quick disclaimer: there are going to be spoilers for the game Danganronpa. I try to mitigate the spoilers as much as I can, but do be aware that if you watch this video, it will spoil that game, so just be very careful going forward. And if you guys like the video, if you like this series, or if you just like me as a person, feel free to like and subscribe at your leisure. I really appreciate it and really help me out. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, first up, we have Makoto Naegi. So in the game Danganronpa, this is very basic information. Each person has an ultimate talent. And so they use that talent to get into this really high-end school. Here, they have a really great talent, but because of that, they were chosen for a reality TV show. So that's what's different. So I'm going to introduce you to their ultimates. Makoto, he is the ultimate lucky student. He's average. He's literally average. There's nothing special about him. He does find himself in a lot of unlucky situations, but they always end up benefiting him later on. It's a little bit, it's a little interesting on how his particular luck works. His traits are good, just very general, basic good. He's a little childish in the fact that he's kind of just naive, and he's a very loyal person. When he latches onto someone, he's very loyal to them. There are a bunch of likes and dislikes for each character. You as the audience aren't privy to those because it might benefit some characters or hinder some characters based on the challenge, but I'm not allowing you guys access to know what those are. So you guys kind of just have to make assumptions on certain characters, especially when you're trying to save them. So next we have Kyoko Kirigiri. She is the ultimate detective. Obviously, detective means that she's very analytical, very observant, and so she is very direct to the point, very intelligent overall. And so I've kind of given her the traits of loner, perfectionist, and self-assured. She's very confident in herself, a little too perfectionistic in some cases, and she does tend to work alone or try to handle things on her own rather than working with other people. Next, we have Byakuya Togami. He is the ultimate affluent progeny. So essentially his family's rich, and that's his talent. So he's working up to own his family's company is kind of how it is. But yeah, essentially he's just very rich, and that's his talent. He just kind of bought his way into things. And so that's him. And then we have Toko Fukawa. So she's the ultimate writer. Her traits are gloomy. She's a slob. That's a very big plot point in the game she appears in, that she smells, and she's a very jealous type, gets very, very jealous. So yeah, that's her. And then we have a Fumi Yamada. Through his traits, you can clearly see he's a creative geek and a goofball. Now, he's the ultimate fanfic creator, and yeah, there's not much more. There's not much more to say there. That's Hifumi for you. Okay, and then we have, so her real name is Aoi Asahina. However, in the game, she asks you to call her Hina. So what I've done
is I've called her Hina Asahina just so that I don't get confused, because it'll show her first name primarily, Aoi, but like she doesn't go by that. She goes by Hina. And so I've just changed it to Hina. So for traits, I made her a glutton. For those of you who are scratching your heads, there's a reason. But she's a glutton. Oh, she's the ultimate swimmer, by the way. So her thing is swimming. I made her very loyal, and active. That's where the swimming comes in. So that's her. And then we have, okay. So this was another one that was a little tricky. So we have Kiyotaka Ishimaru. However, he prefers to go by Taka. Now I put Kiyotaka there because that's his full name and it's his first name, and I'll recognize it. But I will occasionally call him Taka for short. So he is the ultimate moral compass. He's good, he's a perfectionist, and he's really confident in himself. He's very strict on that moral path. But for the last one on the Riki tribe is Sakura Ogami. She's the ultimate martial artist, and she is really buff and just awesome in that regard. As active, just generally good, and a foodie. She eats really healthily. She's very conscious about how she eats. So that's who we have for the Riki tribe, are these 8. And so we'll go ahead and get into their story, and we'll do a couple days. We'll see how they interact with each other. And if you guys have any suggestions, again, you tell me what you want people to do, and I will have them do it. All right, so we'll go ahead and get right into it. Quick shout out, by the way, to John Beck. I'm using his plots for these, his Survivor plots. They're really cute. I really like them. They're very simple. And so I chose to use them for this playthrough. Also, for future reference, the Riki tribe is going to be denoted by the color purple, and the other mysterious tribe that I'm not going to mention yet is going to be denoted by yellow. And they are right next door to each other, and I thought that would be interesting. But let's go ahead and get started and see how people react to each other. So this is going to be their first looks at each other, first time to interact. So right off the bat, Makoto was uncomfortable, but now he's not. Yeah. So you'll notice some certain moodlets that pop up when they like or dislike something. Wow. Okay, we got lots of different interactions going on. So we have Makoto and Toko going to start a conversation here, or not. We have this big group over here with Kyoko, Byakuya, all of them. They're all like talking in this big conglomerate. Byakuya and Toko are playing chess with each other. These 3 are getting along swimmingly, so that's good. That was a very awkward conversation. Okay, well, this day's almost over, and Toko's just sitting there. Say hello to the Zetsubo tribe. Also Japanese. I will not tell you what this one means. Might reveal it later on. We'll see. Okay, we'll move them in right here. Okay, so we're gonna start here. So this is Chihiro Fujisaki. He is the ultimate programmer. So he knows pretty much everything there is to know about computers. If you can name it, he knows it. In his particular universe, he was really big in the AI scene. So he has so he's a genius, obviously. A bit of a loner, bit of a shy guy. And he's very creative when it comes to his creations and programs. So yeah, that's Chihiro. This is Sayaka Maizono. She is the ultimate pop idol. So Japanese pop idol, right? Like she's from Japan, so like, pretty big deal. Her hair is a bit bluer than it is in the game, but I mean, she's a brunette, so like I had to make her hair blue even though it was the wrong shade of blue. So I made her a dance machine because that just makes sense with pop idols, and a music lover because that just makes sense with pop idols, and ambitious because that just makes sense with pop idols. So I just made her a pop idol. All I'm missing is the Get Famous pack, and then I could make her famous. All right. So that's Sayaka. Next up, we have Mondo. He is the ultimate biker gang leader. So he's the leader of a biker gang. So I made him hot-headed, very outgoing guy, and very confident in himself. Great combination of traits for him. Then we have Celestia Ludenberg. She is, I'm going to call her Celeste, by the way, because that's what she goes by in the game. But she is the ultimate gambler. And so her skills are, she's gloomy. She's very gothic. Very much a gothic character. So like the gothic area, like think like Dracula, Frankenstein, that kind of style. She's very materialistic because it was the closest thing I could find to gambling on here. And she's a snob, very high. She considers herself very high class. Next up, we have Leon Kawada. He is the ultimate baseball star. You might think that that's a little interesting considering the fact that I have him as a musical genius here. He's the ultimate baseball star who wants to become a pop idol. So that's interesting. So that's why I have that here. But as you can see, he has the active trait, the non-committal trait, and the self-assured trait. But he's also aspiring to be a musical genius. So take that as you will. Junko Enoshima. She is the ultimate fashionista. So anything fashion, this girl knows. And she's kind of crazy about it. Kind of gone insane because of her fashion skills or her obsession with fashion. And it might have turned her just a little bit evil. Just a little bit. So, like, the evil trait isn't, like, necessarily, like, oh, she's, like, this big evil bad guy. She's just, like, not a good person. I guess mean would have fit better there. But, she's just not the best of people. We have kleptomaniac. I just felt like it kind of fit of, like, I'm not the greatest person in the world. Like, I have these habits, but, like, it's not that bad, And then I just went ahead and made her insane. Because, I mean, I don't know. From what I've seen of media and heard, fashionistas kind of are. So I thought that would fit. So yeah, there we go. There's Junko. Next we have Yasuhiro Hagakure. He typically goes by the name Hiro, so you'll hear me call him Hiro. He is the ultimate clairvoyant. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. He's the ultimate clairvoyant. So I made him clumsy, a goofball, and squeamish because I don't have the paranormal pack, and I thought that fit him very well. So he's kind of a squishy guy when all said and done. And then last but certainly not least, we have Mukuro Ikusaba. She is the ultimate soldier. So yeah, she's really good at war and things like on that front. So as such, I made her a perfectionist. She's the jealous type, and she is very active. I mean, that obviously fits. So there we go. This altogether is the Zet Suba tribe. And so this is the competing tribe against the Riki tribe. Okay, so we're now going to give them a day to kind of get settled, kind of figure out their lives, and then we'll get on to the challenge. Okay, all right. I've adjusted things. Interact. Ew, that is an ugly outfit. That is nasty. Okay, well, see, when she's done with that, I'm getting her out of that. That was gross. This is cute. These two, like, oh wow, that's direct. I was just saying that it was cute. I didn't mean. Leon, oh, you're angry. Go, go take it out on the person who made you angry. I know. I'm trying to get them to fight so bad. I think it would be so funny. Oh, here it goes. Oh, let's go. They got to fight. I love how like everyone's like, "Oh yeah, let's watch them. Let's watch them get in a fight. Let's go." Ooh, Junko came out on top on that one. And they now despise each other. Aww. This is cute. This is a cute relationship right here. It just like happened and I was like, all right. I'm not like against that. Fast forward. Yasuhiro, why are you awake? Want some food? Just woke up. Yeah, just woke up for a midnight marshmallow, I guess. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He almost caught fire and everyone else was asleep. The rule here is if they die, it's an automatic elimination. The challenge is canceled. The vote out for the episode is canceled. They're done. They're out. Death is not the way you want to go out of this competition because it ruins your chances for a lot of things. Aww. That was cute. I can't I can't go on living without confessing my true feelings. We're gonna start another fight, and guess who's the one that's starting the fight? June goes at it. This is still cute. I think Mondo and Sayaka are really cute. I worry though because you know that couples are just bad in this kind of game because people are gonna either try to keep them together as like a target, but like they're gonna eventually get split up, or try to split them up. Like Celeste is trying to keep it civil, and then Junko like straight up is like, no, we're gonna start another fight. I'm surprised Chihiro keeps like winning. Like he's the shy one, and yet he keeps winning.